De eerste keer dat de politie bij mij in de auto komt zitten.
Hoe zit het tussen jou en Joy?
That's it, bro.
Oh, de Hallo.
We hebben hem laten klappen, hè?
Ik ben zo zenuwachtig, jongens.
Dylan, ga op Danny, bro.
Tientje 50, 10 euro. Kom.
Hij staat daar hartstikke mooi bij jou.
Dan wel, maar
Hij staat daar hartstikke mooi. En als hij een mooi rood kleedje erover blijft je op stof zijn.
we hadden het ook echt lang volgehouden om die R8 daar neer te zetten en toch stiekem mama's auto even ergens anders te zetten. Free the people, ik doe niet meer mee.
Ja, maar hij staat daar goed. Hij staat
Ja,
daar prima.
jawel. Dat zie je.
Enough walking for today.
Woo! Did I do something?
Enough walking for today.
Given that time is tight, I will simply make do with this. It's okay. Don't worry, I'm not hurt badly. This may be essential to our survival. I hope this fact is lost on Stillinger. The lack of paperwork involved in the process is somewhat surprising. The lack of paperwork involved in the process is somewhat surprising. I have found an object of some kind. Unless anyone objects, I intend to keep this. I suspect this place was a ghost town long before the tectonic shift. I am not yet sure what I'm making, but I will soon enough. Oh, it may be wise to keep hold of this. Ballistic knives are as logical as they are effective. Make of that what you will. It seems that this component is integral to the final design. I can indeed confirm that the power is now on. It would seem that this room has no viable exit. Personally, I do not care for this stuff, but it is not without its uses. Here's appears to have cleared an obstacle for us. His destructive power just may prove useful. Does anyone around here like candy? Such folly plays little role in my decision-making. I found something! Audio-visual equipment has always been something of a speciality to me. Hey, Russman? 16-round capacity, 4 shells and 4 barrels. Most effective. Just what is it about monkeys that they find so irresistible? I will ponder on this question until I find suitable explanation. Hey, Misty! I think they gave me your favorite by mistake. This appears to be yet another weapon capable of defying the laws of physics. I'm intolerant to sugar and dairy. Hope that neither is an ingredient in this beverage. I hope I do not regret this choice. No one would leave this here without good reason. Or would they? Ow! That was a curious collision. This is some kind of something. Evidently, I hit something. Let's see what, though. Seeing this come together elicits a strong sense of deja vu. Perhaps one of my erstwhile companions will find a use for this. Much like the fun drinks, alcohol can affect you in ways you may not expect. You're a creature of simple tastes, aren't you? Appears to have cleared an obstacle for us. His destructive power just may prove useful. Tis this a dagger which I see before me? Clearly not. I was just quoting Bard. Well, this hit the spot. Personally, I do not care for this stuff, but it is not without its uses. Want to take it? Gentle. There's an obstacle for us! His destructive power just may prove useful. The process itself is tedious, but the ends justify the means. Unless anyone objects, I intend to keep this. Oh! Ooh, these items go together most amicably. This is some kind of something. Evidently I hit something. I cannot see what, though. I will construct this device for the benefit of us all. No one would leave this here without good reason. Or would they? Evidently I hit something. I can't see what, though. Judging by the components alone, this would appear to be some kind of launching device. Evidently I hit something. I cannot see what, though. Well, if no one else wants it. The high probability of self-inflicted injury essentially negates the RPG's more positive qualities. An excellent all-rounder, much like albeit the Galil's durability alone makes it an excellent choice. In its prime, the FAL was actually standard military issue for many nations. A mighty ray gun! Such power packed into a petite package! Though capable of fast opening fire rate, the slower sustained fire rate is considerably more accurate. Though I appreciate the semi-automatic 6-round capacity, not to mention the interception rails, this is really just a big noisemaker.
Zie er sexy cha-cha uit. Oh, hij gaat de wrist doen. Wat zie je er sexy cha-cha uit? Oh, Monster Gang, wat er vandaag dus
This birth control get you fatter? I'm not saying you're fat.
No, not mine anyway. I don't look fat.
Not fat at all. birth control get you fatter?
$500 gratis transacties. Dat is knap. Knap, de bank voor ZZP'ers.
Hi there! Would you like to receive a gift? I'm a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and this is the Book of Mormon. It specifically talks about Jesus Christ.
This couple just tried to kidnap an innocent child by luring him into their van, and if the police don't capture them, dozens of other kids might fall victim to their scheme. But just 15 minutes later, they were surrounded, and police had caught them red-handed.
Put your hands up! Do not move! Put your hand up!
But there are more cases of child kidnappers being caught than you'd hope. Like when this man stole a car with a child in the back seat, or this man who was found with a group of underage girls that he claimed were his wives. But let's first take a look at these two kidnappers who tried snatching a child right in front of his mother. In November 2023, 911 received a call from a distraught woman who claimed a couple tried to snatch her child from the street.
I noticed that you function semi-automatic, much like Rust and thought processes. Should I ever grow weary of the ray gun, then you will know that something is very, very wrong. If only the mind that created these devices had chosen to use their powers for good.
Street in front of her very
Okay.
I'm not signing nothing.
Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how
I know
it
you
works.
have. I know you have.
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
Yes,
All you're
you-
trying to get is some stupid ass confession, and you're not gonna get one.
On a seemingly regular evening in 2011, alarm bells began to sound itself in a local 7-Eleven. Reports of an armed robbery began flooding into the local police department. But upon arrival at the scene, the suspect was nowhere to be found. After expanding the search, that's when it's assumed police heard commotion in a house nearby. And without any other leads, they stormed in, discovering a known heroin addict sitting inside with a gun. Without any other evidence, they arrested the man and brought him to be interviewed. This so-called addict was Jeff Pearson, the man who committed the robbery. And the following goes down in history as one of the only times a man single-handedly beat the cops at their own game. All that while experiencing horrific heroin withdrawals. This is what happens when the suspect outsmarts.
How could anyone not like a detachable high-capacity magazine with roller delayed action? If only the mind that created these devices had chosen to use their powers for good. I would question the intellect of anyone who advocates the use of explosives in an enclosed area. How intriguing! I don't recall ever seeing a shotgun with bullpup conversion. I will concede that this is exceptionally lightweight for a grenade launcher. A mighty ray gun! Such power packed into a petite package! This is an appropriate firearm, particularly given the enemy's propensity for close-quarter combat. Given that time is tight, I will simply make do with this. The Ray Gun Mark II! I cannot imagine how one could improve upon perfection. I think there was a hair in it! What could a special apparition possibly want with money? This should be relatively straightforward, so long as I take note of every step and every turn. Perhaps this device could be some kind of beacon. Responsible for our ongoing sense of deja vu? The presence of this device appears to be a universal constant wherever we travel. Such folly plays little role in my decision-making. I recognize the relationship between cause and effect, and that's effect with an E equals to affect, as in affectation, something you carry around, Russman, affectation of bravado. Yes, I see what you're up to. I am ready to lead the charge! Who's with me?
It's the cop. The next 24 hours were captured on police cameras within the interview room. But conversely to most footage similar to this, it was originally uploaded to the suspect's own YouTube channel on the 25th of September 2011. This is the first sign of what makes Jeff a cult figure and a legend within the interrogation community. Jeff was held in police custody for almost an entire day, but all of the footage from the 3 interrogation sessions held barely 15 minutes. Given that robbery and arrest took place within the state of Georgia, the usual minimum sentence would be around 10 years imprisonment, ranging up to a maximum of life without parole. But it would transpire that Jeff wouldn't end up doing a minute of this time. And instead of serving multiple decades behind bars, he spent a day being served drinks and candy while delivering a masterclass in what to do while in police custody. The following footage shows us in stunning detail what methods the cops will try on you and how to dodge them like an absolute pro. The footage starts with Jeff handcuffed in a small windowless room dressed in prison scrubs. It's clear he's already been processed and spent some time in a cell, likely while the cops spent some time gathering the evidence and prepared to question him.
Am I under arrest?
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
For now.
I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but before I explain myself to you, before we talk to each other, I need to read your rights, okay?
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay?
Jeff immediately opens by asking if he's under arrest and on what grounds. From the first moment, it's evident that Jeff has done his research, as this is exactly what you should be doing in this situation. From here, there are 2 options. If you're not being arrested or detained, you can state that you're also not obligated to stay and answer questions, and you should be completely free to leave the interrogation. If you are being arrested, you can then immediately ask for a lawyer and stay silent until you're provided with one. These options give you the best chance of stopping the police in their tracks and allow you to create the best defense possible. What's amusing is that when you're being arrested in America, the officer is actually legally obligated to remind you of this. Take a listen to the Miranda warning that this detective reads out to Jeff.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to the lawyer for advice before we question you. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer and you want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Does that make sense? You've probably heard these before, haven't you?
These 3 points are incredibly important and are often overlooked by the average citizen due to the panic of being arrested in the first place. Alongside this, because of how much we hear these lines in media such as police shows and movies, most people completely glaze over it when they're being read these rights, and fail to take into account that they're actually being provided with useful information that allows you to stay safe and protected while in police custody. What this detective didn't mention, though, is that if you ask for a lawyer while under arrest, they are not allowed to continue questioning, and you have a complete, unquestionable right to refuse to answer any questions they may ask until you're provided with an attorney. The detective also ends the rights with a snide remark about Jeff's past, meant to subconsciously remind him that he is a previously convicted criminal.
Do you understand your rights? Do you understand your rights, Jeff? Yes or no? You understand?
We're getting paid more than you are, so we can sit here for a long time, man.
I just need you to answer me yes or no. Do you understand your rights? Let's get through that question. Do you understand what I read you? Do you comprehend what I read you?
Jeff has been explicitly told he has the right to remain silent, so that's exactly what he's deciding to do. Right here, the leading detective leans back in his chair. This was meant to show that he's unconcerned with Jeff's silence, and that he can stay there as long as necessary. But body language like this usually indicates some form of unrest. It's clear that the detective knows that this is going to be a tricky few hours for them.
If you got something that says you didn't do this robbery, this is your chance to talk to us.
Okay, good cop.
No, usually I'm the prick.
You look like the prick.
I am.
If it's dominance we're talking about, Jeff just took everything the cops had and dumped it in that garbage can.
I'm not asking if you want to talk to me at this point. I just want to know, do you understand what I read to you?
So am I under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you motherfuckers.
Okay, fair enough.
In this first round of interrogation, Jeff exhibited exactly the correct behavior given his current circumstances. He knows the cops have nothing on him. They wouldn't be there talking to him in the first place if they did. So he stays silent. And so it's off back to his cell he goes. But 2 hours later, he's brought back to the same room for round 2.
You want a Coke?
Yeah.
You gonna be able to pop it open or you need me to?
I need methadone.
You need methadone?
Yeah, you guys can get me that methadone or what?
I don't have any. Do you have medication for it, or a prescription for it? Or?
No.
What do you need methadone for?
Because I'm a fucking junkie, and you guys, I can't get no methadone. I'm gonna go through withdrawal here in a minute.
A can of soda is all Jeff requested before he returned to the interrogation room. But he immediately mentions the withdrawals that he's likely already starting to feel. However, methadone, the drug Jeff asked for at the start of this conversation, can be used to significantly reduce the effects of the withdrawal. It can even reduce the cravings he's also probably been experiencing for the entire time he's been in police custody.
How long you been using heroin?
Long time, buddy.
10 years? 15 years?
I hardly been alive that long. What are you trying to talk to me about here?
Talk to you about what happened last night. Look, here's the deal. Either you're in a bad set of circumstances or you went and committed an armed robbery last night.
Yeah,
right?
I'm in a shitty, wrong place at the wrong time, obviously. I didn't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I
not keep up
I
the
don't
act.
talk to the police, man.
Jeff is clearly through with the personal talk and wants to get back to the matter at hand. In his eyes, he's been arrested for something he didn't do and wants to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how it
you
works.
have. I know you have.
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me. Or you're
No,
trying
I'm not trying to get
all
you.
you're trying to get is some fucking stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not going to get one.
Jeff, I'm not going to get a confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I
And
didn't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
trying to get a confession out of you.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you did is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dog's going ape shit. I go outside. There are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, "Come here." I say, "What's up?" They search me. They ain't find nothing. What's up?
Let me read this.
No.
before- Yes.
Because I'm not going to sign it.
You don't have to sign it. But let me read it for you. Okay?
I'm not signing nothing.
Well, I come in uninvited, so you know I'm not a vampire like yourself.
Van de makers van Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
You game?
Het verhaal van Angel. Vanaf 29 juni nieuw op Paramount Network.
My only regret is that I did not discover this weapon during our earlier endeavors. More than a mere iterative upgrade, the Mark II is fully deserving of its name.
Gewoon op tv.
Damn you, Lohar. If I... You don't have to sign it.
The irony of this cop saying he's not trying to get Jeff while he has him handcuffed in an interrogation room questioning him is very amusing. But even through all this, every part of what Jeff said here is so perfect, it almost sounds rehearsed. It's an incredible display of personal legal defense, and is even more impressive when you layer it with the fact that Jeff is almost definitely starting to experience withdrawals. I also want to highlight the point Jeff made about how cops are simply trying to force a confession out of him. One of the main techniques used in these interrogations is the Reid technique, developed by a former cop and psychologist in the 1960s after he extracted a confession from a man accused of murdering his own wife. The technique consists of 9 steps, beginning with a polite discussion about why the suspect is being accused of the crime, followed by using certain body language and actions within the interrogation as a display of guilt.
Max ammo!
Ah, this is most fortuitous! Most fortuitous indeed! much longer. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I will not expend a moment's thought imagining a magic hammer and nails. For you, death came swiftly. Your deaths come more swiftly than ever. Testing of this new weapon is proving extremely successful. I fear I shall never be able to scrub this wretched stench from my skin. To my location. Yeah, just a thought. Has anyone ever raised the question of fallout? Radiation poisoning? Anyone? Nothing, albeit by the tiniest of margins. All of you, maintain a respectful distance at all times!
Insta-kill.
I am all too aware of the noxious odor emanating from my person. I appear to be in the epicenter of this noxious cloud.
Double points.
I shall never be able to scrub this wretched stench from my skin. I feel there are others in our group better suited to such endeavors. Stuhlinger! Perhaps this ammo deficiency is only temporary. Your deaths come more swiftly than ever! These crawlers will regret their hostility when the big guy shows up! I like overtaking! Such a pain! Can't we enlist some help here? Perhaps we can find a way to trigger such blasts at a time of our own choosing? Perhaps there is some further activation required. Just so you know, further action is required if he's to be silenced for good. Keep coming, foul beasts! My marksmanship will continue to improve exponentially! Bear this foul odor much longer! I return the favor in kind! Until I can shower, revenge is my only recourse!
Insta-kill.
Alas, my metamorphosis into a killing machine was only temporary. That's a good thing you weren't here a minute ago. I would describe that as a microtransaction. Manual labor may distract my thoughts from the utter hopelessness of my situation. No more top-shelf purchases for you. They appear to be eliminating targets at a rate of around 1 every 1.15 seconds. testing of this new weapon is proving extremely successful. Hey! Are you even cognizant of your decreased limb count? Perhaps our oversized friend may wish to toy with this run.
Double points.
Pushing that overboard based on simple mathematics. Perhaps our oversized friend may wish to toy with this little runt. Take solace in the fact that you served your purpose, whatever it was. This seems like a good moment to switch weapons! Oh, this is such a pain! Please listen of help here!
Max ammo!
There were no winners in this situation. Perhaps our oversized friend may wish to toy with this little run.
Max ammo!
The Mark II is fully deserving of its name. I fear I shall never be able to scrub this wretched stench from my skin. That was a curious collision. play puzzles and brain teasers. This seems like an unnecessarily tedious diversion at this particular juncture. Fortune smiles on the brave! And in this case, me too!
Double points.
Yes, I am all too aware of the noxious odor emanating from my person. Grabbing, clasping, clutching man will bother me no more. Was it my skill or the power of this weapon? Hopefully the former. Not much, but at least it's something. I'm talking about the money. It's more than a mere iterative upgrade. The market
Double
is
points.
fully deserving of its name. Perhaps this new location is bringing out the best in me. This appears to be something of a foregone conclusion. I recognize the relationship between cause and effect, and that's effect with an E as opposed to affect, as in affectation, something you carry around rather than affectation of bravado. Yes, I see what you're up to. Are you enjoying your newfound paralysis? I suspect not. Ammunition is rapidly approaching 0 level! I did not take this path without provocation. You are really annoying! Now, aren't there any other angles you could fight? Evidently, acts of violence beget yet more acts of violence. Dude, my primary is empty. But what is my secondary? These crawlers hostility when the big guy shows up! They say a problem shared is a problem halved. They are wrong. Your current state of immobility pleases me. Ooh, Solomon, you're such a pain. Can't we enlist some help here? Evidently, I hit something. I cannot see what, though. It's the problem of just what to do with his upper torso. Perhaps our oversized friend.
Max ammo!
Crawlers will regret their hostility when the big guy shows up! Of this steel weapon is proving extremely successful. These scraps drown the needy. Perhaps one of my erstwhile companions will find a use for this. Having trouble staying upright, huh? Follow me for me and my mighty box of food. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear, apart from my voice, that is. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Box of food. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear, apart from my voice, that is. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Creatures will ever hear, apart from my voice, that is. Nope, just too heavy for me right now. Trouble staying upright. Right, huh? Follow me for me and my mighty box of food. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept because it's rather effective. Hey, there are other snacks around here, you know. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? I'm sure I will find a purpose for this, eventually. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. get something. I cannot see what, though. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Box of food. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. Does appear to be rather effective. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Box of I am sure I will find a purpose for this eventually. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? Fall before me and my mighty box of food. Fall before me and my mighty box of food. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? Fall before me and my mighty box of food. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. produces some kind of sonic boom. Follow me for me, and my mighty box of doesn't appear to be rather effective. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Are we still working as a team? I recognize the relationship between cause and effect, and that's effect with an E as opposed to affect, as in affectation, something you carry around, Russman. Affectation of bravado. Yes, I see what you're up to. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Follow me for me, and my mighty box of food. Follow me for me, and my mighty box of food. Food right in my kitchen path without provocation. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. A turbine! I knew it. That was a curious collision. mighty box of food. That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. I am sure I will find a purpose for this. Eventually. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. Fall before me and my mighty box of food. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. I refuse to lie down in the face of adversity! Oh! Ah! Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? I am sure I will find a purpose for this. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Evidently, I hit something. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? Oh! A turbine! I knew that already. Perhaps one of my erstwhile companions will find a use for this. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. This device produces some kind of sonic boom. I'm sure I will find a purpose for this. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. That's the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Follow me for me and my mighty box of food. Follow me for me. And my mighty box of food. Follow me for me and my mighty box of food. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. I do not think I can box of food. Is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. The use of sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? I am sure I will find a purpose for this. Eventually. Nope. Just too heavy for me right now. This device produces some kind of sonic boom. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Is it wrong to hope that Misty may yet come to my rescue? It's an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear! Apart from my voice, that is. Follow me for me and my mighty box of food. Evidently, I hit something. I cannot see what. I suspect we are beyond reaching a peaceful solution. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? That was the last sound you creatures will ever hear, apart from my voice. Having a little trouble staying upright, huh? This seems like a good moment to switch weapons. Evidently, this device produces some kind of sonic boom. I am sure I will find a purpose for this. If my calculations are correct, I am on what is typically known as a streak. Sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Follow me for me and my mighty box of food. Using sound as a weapon is an unusual concept. It does appear to be rather effective. Follow me